Hello. So a couple hours ago, they launched the Great Storm event. The Great Storm, of course, is the pet event. Like it's like this single player adventure. The Great Storm, commanding the force of nature, the evil leader of Chaos Horde, has summoned the Great Storm that leaves nothing in its wake. What's your true purpose? No one knows that yet, but the storm is coming. Behold its power. So you have to log in every day. You have get battles on the like battle location, the Great Storm. Usually I go to 45. Like so I'll link a full like playthrough at the end of this video. I'll reach VIP level 7, spending energy. It should be noted we still have the Power of the Titans, the Area of Conquest 4 days, so you could literally triple dip on the spending energy request, as well as spending emeralds. There's also spending emeralds here. Spend emeralds here that you can triple dip on, so some opportunities there to stack rewards for energy and emeralds. There's also buying emeralds. The 4x is gone though, unfortunately, so can't really super benefit. There are get VIP ones in both these, so if you did buy emeralds, you could potentially triple dip on that there. Because you would get the VIP bonuses. Pet summoning, this is easy if you have pet eggs. I always tell you to keep like 150 pet eggs in your inventory for events like this. So you can just have them available to open so you can do these kind of quests. Uh-huh. All right. And just like that, buying emeralds, like I said, we have the buying emeralds, spending emeralds, 90,000. Area of Conquest at 100,000. Power of the Titans went up to just 60,000. Yeah, you do have some, like I said, triple dip opportunities there, so, like, if you want to spend emeralds on something, it's not the worst time to do it. And then opening chests and adventures. You have to open 12 chests, so that's 3 adventures. You have 3 days to do it. And you get, like, daily portal charge or whatever. There is, like, a complete adventures, like, quest chain in the Area of Conquest, too. Yep, like start or join, start or join, so this will double dip for that if you have the ability to raid adventures today. But yeah, like I said, so pretty much the same as it always is here. There's also the Great Storm treasures. These do not have emeralds in them, so they won't count as the Get Emeralds quest in the Great Storm, but it will count as Get VIP for the other quests. But and then of course there is like a full map. There's a story here. I'm not going to read the story, but if you want to hear me read the story, I will link a full playthrough down below. Like says, win battles, increase storm resistance, find a treasure chest, destroy towers, defeat boss, get storm coins. There's also a video if you want to watch it. It'll link to the YouTube channel. But yeah, like pretty much the object is you need to get enough storm resistance to so you don't die. See all these numbers here? This is storm power. Like you have storm resistance every time you defeat a location, you get 10 resistance. Right, and the ones in the middle, you have like 200 plus. The boss has 250. And like this storm, right? You see this? It says your heroes lose 1.5% of their max health and pure damage every second, and enemies take 13% less damage. Like I said, so you want to get that storm resistance up before you go to the center. So you pretty much want to start on the outer one here. You either start 50 on number 2 or number 3, right? And then you would go from 3 to 7 to 9. Or it's like 3 to 7 to 11, then 9, and you just kind of zigzag in these outer rings. Or you start at number 2 and then go to 5. You want to leave number 4 second to like the very last these outer rings before going here, right? You see how this is the tower that you want to beat before going to the center. This has a magic resist, damage resist buff for the boss, so you want to like save 4 for last. So when you get to clear 4, you can go straight to this one, take down this tower, and then you can go either this direction or this direction from here, because there are 6 random treasure chests that will appear in random spots, and a lot of times there will be chests on the center ring here. So if you start here, it's easier to get, if there's like say a chest right here, it's easier to go from here to here, or if there's a chest here, like sometimes there will be chests on opposite sides, but generally usually there's not more than one. Usually, like I said, sometimes I get unlucky, but that I have extraordinary bad luck on this one. So, but yeah, no, just doing this one 4 to 8 is the best strategy for that. Yeah, not too much more to say on that. Like I said, the boss is worth 20,000 coins. The rest is just worth 4 to 6,000. Usually I do get to 220 storm resistance and beat the boss. Like, and then that's good for um 45 locations. There's 53 total. 45 is enough to get, like I said, 45 is usually enough to get the boss. Like I said, get enough storm resistance to get the boss. You can, if you need more action points, you can buy them. They're 500 emeralds each. Which might sound expensive, but the first you should buy, like I said, the first one will get you a spend X emeralds, because you can get 2 for 500, so spending that 500 gets you 3, for just 500, so, and it's usually, like I said, I've done this event many times while spending less than 3,000 emeralds, so it's a very efficient event, like, far as value-wise, this is one of the cheapest events that gives you the best value you can get. As far as like emeralds spent, you don't need to spend a lot of emeralds, but if you do spend emeralds, like I said, there is some triple dipping opportunities right now with Power Titans Area Conquest up. But yeah, so there's also the merchant. We should talk about the merchant really quickly. Gosh, that pops up every time. But the merchant, like I said, there isn't too much to buy in the shop. There's Storm Legacy, there's Pet Soul Chests, which each have 5 pet souls of your choice. And then there's like pet items. Like if you need any pet items, go ahead and buy them. Like it's not too bad to buy, like I said, if you're still new and you still have a lot of pet items you still need, like, right, like it's actually efficient to buy them if you need them. But if you don't need them, then you shouldn't buy them. And we haven't had a new pet in almost 2 years, so I don't know if we'll even get new pets. So don't buy pet items hoping for new pets, because there's no guarantee there will be more pets. So, but generally for most players, I do generally recommend just doing the pet soul chests, especially like I said, especially if you're still working on pets, because it's just gonna be the best like you could do to just try to get the pets you're working on. Like if you are using Aurora main, you probably want to try to get Kane to Absolute Star as fast as you can, or Mara Absolute Star if you're using like Arachne or something, you're trying to take advantage of your control. Things like that, trying to get your main pets Absolute Star is probably the best thing you could do here. The Storm Legacies, they're just random items. Sometimes they could be good, but most time they're pretty meh. Like let's open, I have a bunch in my inventory you can open up. I'm sure we see if I just have to find them. Storm Legacy right here. So it contains chaos particles, pet potion, other expected items. So that was 269. I got 210 back, but I only got 33 eggs, 950 particles, 2350 potion. That's with 269. Typically, like you'd probably only get enough for like 100 of these on a single grade storm. So I mean, you do get, I said, it will, like, you can have a chance to get more of these Storm Legacies, but it's very random what you get. Sometimes you can get out ahead, but a lot of times I just think you're better off just getting the pet soul chests. That way you can guarantee yourself what you need. But yeah, some people like to try to get lucky though. It is more like gambling though. So, and that's pretty much it. There's not too much more to say on this one. If you want to see me do a full playthrough of the Great Storm and read all the story and stuff, you can find a full playthrough down below. Thanks for watching.